Howdy all, and welcome to Lac's Lives. I'm Lacander, and this is Lac Plays Minecraft. Alright, so today we gotta look at some new stuff that was updated. None of this is updated. I've been working on rebuilding the farm after I moved everything over to the new map. And I'm still not quite there, but it's getting closer. I need a food source, and I realized I didn't have any potatoes, as you saw in the previous video, so lots of carrots. I finally got a potato off a zombie, and so I don't have any to eat yet, but I am working on, is the sound really loud or is it just me? I am working on building up the potatoes again. I'm going to turn the sound down. Music's the sound. Just a little bit there. It's just a little too loud for me. Alright. You can see I added in some pathways, and I've got my pens built, and I got some chickens. All 4 of them. I need to get some gates on these. One of these is gonna be my pig pen. I'm gonna have to rebuild it with its little waller hole in the middle, and then sheep. I gotta get sheep over here yet. I brought my cows and horses from the last one, so that wasn't such a big deal. So what's new? We got this is what 13W38C. So the 38 update actually added in some video settings, and I like it. So let's take a look at that. So we got video settings here. You can see, click on video settings, and we got some new options. We have got render distance has been changed. You can see render distance 12 chunks. It used to be, tiny, far, normal, that kind of thing. We got the frame rate limit. We got mipmaps and anisotropic filtering, and I can never remember what these things are, so I had to look them up. Mipmaps are what things look like at a distance. And you know what? Let me get in here and make it daytime. And so what that means is that the farther something is away from you, the resolutions will be reduced. And the best way to see that is in the clouds. You can see above me the clouds are pretty detailed. The farther over the horizon you go, and then you can see that the texture changes a little bit because they're losing their resolution. And you can see it with the trees. You can see these trees here. I can see through the leaves. But as we get farther away, then the resolution lowers, and I can't see through those trees in the distance. And so it just, well, for one thing, it's easier on your system because it doesn't have to render complete resolution, of everything that you see on your screen. And it also, I mean, like you can see on this pillar back here is just kind of gray and brown, and then this is the detailed gray and brown. And it just, makes it a little more realistic. It's kind of the way we see things in real life. The farther things get away, the less detail you can see in them. And, and it works. And then the other one, the anisotropic, is supposed to be something to do with viewing things on an angle. I also heard it's something about rounding edges. I don't know. I have it turned on. I don't know what difference it makes. And And then I don't know if it's still in because I don't see the option now. There was an option on here for post-processor effects or post-processing effects, and so we'll have to see here. I'm gonna hit F3 so we can look at this to see if it still works. It's gonna be disappointing if it doesn't work. Oh, it still works. So this is super secret settings now do things. And so you can see at the bottom of my list there of the F3 list, it says shader, Minecraft shaders, post, FXAA. So this is anti-aliasing, which I don't really see a whole lot of difference here, but I think it means we're going to get some better shaders coming up. If I hit it again, then it switches to art mode, which I don't like this one. This one's really kind of blurry. This is actually almost what it looks like without my glasses on. But you can see art mode. And then we get bumpy. I kind of like this one. What is that noise? Oh, that's the, I forgot. When you hit the super secret settings button, it makes a sound effect. But bumpy looks pretty cool, I think. I don't know if I want to play in it all the time, but this one is Blobs 2, which is a lot like art. And then we get, oh, I really like this one, Pencil. It's like the Halloween edition of Minecraft. Although, man, it'd be really hard to play because I can't tell the difference between grass and gravel there very well. Well, when you're far away, it's noticeable, but I think this is pretty cool. Alright, what's next? Then we get color convolve, which looks like it turns the color up, so this is richer colors. Maybe a little too rich for my taste, but not bad. Let's see. Super secret. This is deconverge. I think this must be something to do with maybe 3D. It hurts my eyes. So we're not gonna stick with that one too. Oh, this is funny. Upside down, which is really disorienting. Inverted colors, which is crazy. Oh, this one's funny. NTSC, which is television. It's like you're looking at it on an old television. I think, man, when I was a kid, we had a really old television we had hooked up to an Atari. It kind of looked like this. I mean, the graphics weren't as good, of course, but outline. I don't like this one. This one hurts my eyes a little bit too. I think it's supposed to outline everything, but I don't know. It really squiggles with my eyes. Phosphor. This one's kind of fun. This is motion blur. And pin cushion. This must be another television thing. Scan pin cushion. You can see the edges are rounded, and it looks just like a higher resolution television screen. Not high resolution, just higher. This one's pretty cool too. This one reminds me of really old arcade games. There was an old Star Wars arcade game where the entire game, all the graphics are drawn with just lines. And so it's basically what they've done here. All the little textures are just drawn with lines. I think this looks awesome. I mean, I wouldn't want to play with it, but I really, really like the way this looks. This one's called Bits. This one cracks me up too. When I first got onto computer games, or no, Nintendo games. Nintendo games had graphics that looked kind of like this. Really old computer games look like this. So this is really funny. This is desaturate, so this is the opposite of the rich color one. This is reduced color. Kind of looks like an old tintype. If you've ever seen a tintype, it's a type of photograph, and they only really caught strong colors. Everything else is kind of washed out gray. Green screen. This is really old school computer graphics here. Everything done in just black or green. Blur. This is just blur. Wobble. Wobble's pretty fun. Definitely couldn't play like this, but it's got the it's got the nausea wave to it a little bit, and then the colors are just flashing. This is Blobs 1. I don't know. These are, you can see, like, especially on the flowers here, it's just like the colors aren't as differentiated between the different pixels, or maybe it's bigger chunks for the colors. I don't know. Anti-aliasing. This is the first one. I think that one's a little blurry. And then this is... I don't know what makes that sound, but it sounds like a werewolf to me. Do wolves make that sound when they die or something? I don't know. And then we're back to normal. So those are pretty fun. Those are playing with the shaders, seeing what they can do with the shaders. So I really think we're going to get some shader settings coming up. So video settings came in 38. So 30, I don't know, what did I start with? 36 was the 1.7 update to start with. 36 gave us... or 37 gave us a couple of things, I think. 38's just mainly behind the scenes stuff. One of the updates, and I don't remember which one, but they gave us this. This is pretty awesome. These are maps, and they have now placed the maps so that when you put them into item frames next to each other, they will attach as long as they're the same size. So I'll show you. See, that's just an item frame. And so when I put the map in there, bam. So I went and made these maps today. These are the default maps. So this is just a map of my farm. 9 maps, just really up close. And if you want to switch the way the maps are, you just right-click them. Not that that helps me out. Now my maps are all crazy. It's kind of like a puzzle. There we go. And so, you know, you can see my road, you can see my farm, you can see the nether fortress back there. The nether portal. I haven't found another fortress yet on this map, but the nether is definitely a better setup for the nether than on the last one. Alright, we'll make it daytime again. I really can't think of anything else I wanted to show you from the update. Like I said, I've been putting in some paths. I've been putting in walls to try and keep the monsters out. It's getting better. Got some of my wheat field planted through here. Still need a couple of layers here. I think I probably probably take it at least out to here, if not down here. Also, I got my reeds in here. Well, this is something I kind of wanted to show you. Reeds now change color depending on the biome they're in. So let's grab these some reeds. I want the reeds anyways because I'm gonna need more stuff for map. Oh, I made a big map too, but I kind of carry that one with me. That way I don't get lost because this place is pretty huge. I found Trapper Town. Trapper Town is right across the bottom there from the. You can see on the directly below my arrow, and on the left on the bottom that big gray and brown area. That's Fox Harbor, and then opposite you'll see a little gray and brown spot across the ocean area there, and that's where Trapper Town's at. So I've got a huge road I need to run out through the middle of nowhere. Let me see if there was another stairway up here I needed to put yet. Yep, right here. A couple of them actually. Yeah, the windmill's now inside the farm instead of just being outside. Although I did put a wall up because I'm not going to wall this whole thing in. This is probably as far as the wall's coming out on this side of things. One of the things I want to do, though, is I wanted to put in some lighting a little better. Now, like, the tunnel here is lit up with torches. But as we move out through out into these areas, then I had a creeper explosion. I guess I didn't see that it took out the bottom of that tree. And but you know, as you move out, it gets dark, and so I wanted to put up some street lamps, and I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this. You know, I totally forgot to bring the other kind of stone. Wow. All right. Well, let's see what this looks like. I thought maybe if I put a stairway and then build this up. What is that? Is that 3 high? Like that. And then I brought this nether fence with me, and then we'll run that out too, and then maybe put a glowstone on the end of it here. Oh, that didn't work. Great. I need to get a silk touch. That's not how I really intended that to be. Anyways, this isn't tall enough. I need this up one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then we come out with the nether brick, and then we put the glowstone on the bottom. I still don't know if that's quite what I'm after. I have a vision in my mind of what I want, and this is just refusing to cooperate with me. Let's try this again. I need some dirt. Get away, map. And then, what if we do this? And then hang that off the bottom. Yeah, I like that better. Alright, and then it's not quite over the center, but that's okay. I don't really want it over the center. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do for our street lamps. And then, like, you know, when we get in here, oop, I don't need to take out that. Well, no, I do need to take out the dirt. Oh, I should have left that top dirt. And then in the tunnels here, though, like this, then we just do And so this is an installed light. I don't want it to, you know, I'm not going to redo this whole thing in cobble. And I know the last one was torches. I might go back and replace my torches with glowstone. I'm not sure. I don't really like the way glowstone looks. So I'm not really a big fan of using it, but I don't know. Sometimes you gotta. Come on, go in there. Is that really how low that is? No, I need to go up one more. I only went up 4. It's gotta go up 5. Yep. Alright, well, while I'm working on this, I don't know. What, I guess I read a couple of books, over the weekend. I know this is, almost the next weekend, but, actually, when you watch this, if you watch it, on Saturday when I put it up, it will be the next weekend. So last weekend, I read a couple of books, and, is that right? Oh, that looks way too high. 1, 2... Oh, yeah, because this comes out like that. This goes in like that. One of the books I read was Blood of Tyrants. It's like book 8 in a series by Naomi Novik. Naomi... Oh, what is her name? Novak? There we go. Naomi Novik. Naomi... I totally can't spell Naomi. Naomi Novak. And she writes, she writes a series about, it's an alternate history where the Napoleonic Wars are taking place. So the wars with Napoleon. And, only they have dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4... Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And so this was book 8 in the series, and it's pretty good. It's I liked. I think I liked 2 books ago better. I actually think I liked the last book better. Dang it, that's not where that goes. And but it's about a British ship's captain, and he sheep. I'm trying to talk here. He attacks a French ship, and when he attacks the ship, it has a dragon egg on board in the first book. 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's an egg type they've never seen before, and it hatches before they can get back to Britain, and the dragon chooses the captain as his new captain, and the dragon's name is not pronounceable by me. Timur, yeah, something like that. And it's let me see how this is spelled. Temer, Temer, Aire, Temeraire, something like that. And you know, when I read, I don't really pronounce the names of things. I don't know why I'm taking those back blocks out if I'm just going to show a piece of glowstone in there. And so yeah, that's 8 books later. Lots of stuff's happened, of course, and man, I am out of cobble. I'm gonna have to go get more cobble. And so this one's I kind of like the way those look. I wanted to try them with stone brick instead of um, cobble, but I didn't bring any stone brick with me, but I will this time. You know what? Oh, I can't get you. You're in the water. I hate that. Can't get the skeletons when they're in the water. But so I mean, I don't wanna give away what happened in the book because it's book 8, but yeah, they're pretty good. It's a lot about the captain adapting to a life he didn't expect to have. You know, because he's a naval captain, and the dragon riders are aviators, and so they're, you know, basically a whole different branch of their military. And then uh, so you know, having to adapt to the different types of crews, and you know, some of the dragons choose female captains, and stuff like that. And so, you know, he's not used to having women in the military, um, and they go all over the. Yeah, you can see we're still at zero episodes since last death. Get away from my house, stupid guys! I hate those guys. Oh yeah, I came here for stone. And you know, and so I mean, they go all over the place in these books. I think uh, one of the books they went to Africa. One of the books they were in China. Actually, a couple of the books they've been in China. Um, they yep, I can hold those now. They been to Australia. Yeah. And this last book, they were in China and Japan and Russia, which is a lot to happen in a single book. Which I think might be why I didn't like it so much. Well, when I say I didn't like it so much, I liked it. It was good. It just wasn't as good as previous books, I thought. Um, hmm. Oh yeah. I forgot what I was doing there for a second. I came for those stones. Uh, but yeah, if you like alternate history, which is you know, science fiction usually genre, um, which I really like. There's some good ones out there. Um, I seriously don't have any cobblestone. Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to get my hands on some cobblestone. Um, which I guess I'll do right now since the episode's over. But yeah, it's alternate history, which just means that it's based on historical events, but what happens changed. You know, like what would happen if the South won the Civil War, and that's an alternate history. So it doesn't necessarily have to be science fiction or fantasy. It just has to be looking at the different outcome, and that's historical alternate history. Although the ones I read are usually science fiction based. And yeah, I don't know. They got dragons. Dragons are intelligent. It's kind of like what would happen if um, I don't know. It's just they add dragons into the mix. Intelligent, sentient dragons. They're not like beasts. They're actual thinking creatures. But yeah, they're at the Napoleon fighting in Russia stage of the Napoleonic Wars. So check it out. I liked it. I still like it. And yeah, I know we didn't get a whole lot done. We just mostly at the new update features. Not that the super secret settings is really a feature. That's just hey, look what we can do with the different visual settings. I really like the map though. I think that's pretty awesome. I like that it's all stitched together and forms one big map. Um, which I've seen other people do with these big maps, and they did their whole continent with the big giant map. Why does my big giant map look so terrible? I don't know. Um, but yeah, click like if you like, subscribe to be sure and catch the next one, and hopefully we'll get back over to Fox Harbor. I guess I'll talk to you later.